Oh, we back. We back to Doki Doki Doki. We back. We back to Doki Doki Literature. Club, 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 club. Alright, we back to Doki Doki Literature Club. First things first, we not making no excuses for why it took us so long to do this. You wanna know why? Because we're here to game. I'm not gonna sit here and make excuses. We're here to game. We back. We about to play Doki Doki. I'm actually excited. I did see a spoiler for this because I was curious. But let's get into it. But before we do, we made a rookie mistake last time. I do remember having to re-record this. So I'm about to stop this record and then we're gonna hit it again. I might hit y'all with an image. Alright, we're back into it. I don't remember what their voices were, so they're gonna have new voices as compared to what the first one was. But it's fine. I'm pretty sure everybody will survive. Work with me. Alright, before we do that, let's change this music volume a little bit. Bring it like right here? Right here? Let's bring it right there. Let's turn that all the way down. We don't need to hear those. These videos not monetized, so we good. Actually, no, let's turn it up a little more. Right there. Right there. Alright, we're right there. Do I gotta hit save? No, return. Alright. Yeah. Monica. Hi again, bro. Okay. Anybody that didn't watch the first one didn't know I was supposed to be playing a man, so whatever. Rose Orange. Okay. Hi again, Rose Orange. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha 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 ha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everybody else is already hanging out. You know, I'm always late to the party, but I still make it. Oh, Yuri, thanks for keeping your promise, Rose Orange. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. I remember she had kind of some weird interests. Oh wait, I had to do a poem. I don't remember what I picked. I should have watched my last video before I did this one, but that's fine. Let's keep going. This makes it more exciting. Natsuki. Okay, oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Yuri told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Did I read that right? I don't get that. Then you won't see the end of it. End of what? Alright, anyway. Monica. What was her voice again? I don't remember. I forgot. Oh no. My voice acted. Alright. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. That's funny. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Rose Orange always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Yuri, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. That's funny. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Rose Orange can become good friends too. Sayori. Hmm? Just so oblivious. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even bought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori? Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? No, never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you want it. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? Oh my gosh. So it's supposed to be hard. I know it's gonna pick up. I could tell. Just from, I remember some stuff about Yuri from the last one. So we're just gonna keep going. She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. That's a lie. I actually read a lot. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Alright, cool. I'm gonna do that enthusiastically. It's my enthusiastically sound for the book. Okay. Phew! Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Did anything just change, or is it the same thing? Okay, I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Oh, the music changed. Okay. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. Oh, wait. Okay. Alright, here we are. I was just spacing out. Oh, no, that's me. I was spacing out, actually. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book that you gave me, right? That's the book... I went to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious. How come you have 2 copies of the same book? That's curious too, because I don't own 2 copies of any book. I buy one, I'm done. Ah, well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. Okay, so my character is clearly not versed in relationship stuff because she wanted you to have one, so she bought 2. Anyway, I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. Like this game, hopefully. It's a very engaging and relatable story. I feel like this is about this game, this conversation. Is that so? What's it about anyway? Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. Markov? I guess. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Alright. I just want to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long lost younger sister. But as soon as she does so, her life, I don't know why I'm struggling reading today. You would think I've never done this before. Anyway, but as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships and her life starts to fall apart. That's kind of dark, isn't it? That's like super dark. It sounds like a good book though. I would read it. Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. I feel like this conversation is about this book. So is that her? Did that happen to her? I'm confused. I need to know what happened. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Rose Orange? No, it's not that. I mean, I could definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that those kinds of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. I respect that. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel I should let you know that I have this problem. Ooh. I expected the music to change after that, but that's just me. Oh, no. I didn't see what that last one said. You guys let me know. Well, I'll see it when I'm editing. Okay. I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So, I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, might as well get started reading it, right? I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. Oh, that sounded evil. What are you saying? Just a moment ago, you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put in my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. I don't think that's comforting. No, he being micromanaged to read a book. That's what that is. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. And she apologized again. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slam my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Oh, ooh, look at that image. Oh, snap. I thought we were just going to be staring at that for the whole thing. It's cool. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracted me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. Wait, I just noticed she's looking at me. Was it like that the whole time, or did that shift? I'm confused. Okay, anyway. That's okay. Oh, wait, was she smiling? Okay. I feel, because I'm trying to read, and then I'm looking at the face. I don't know what's happening. Okay, that's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. Since you've been so patient with me. Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Okay, her face is changing. Okay, I'm not crazy. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. That's a sentence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. Okay, I see this. Can I go back to dialogue? No, I could just go forward. Okay. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she's also second guesses all of the things that she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. Yo, these sentences of these words, oh my gosh. Somebody took their time making this game. I see. Yuri remained silent for a moment. But Rose Orange, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that. Wait. I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I more meant that it's kind of cute. What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone. I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. Woo! I'm actually excited about this part.